beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready,
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Paul Senadebo. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
To throw here on 1st down. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st and the dig. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Tight end going in motion here. Takes the 2nd down snap. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Panther 80, cut 19, cut 19. 18, Pioneer.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. 4th down, pass coming. Breaks free in the center of the field. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
19 tight. Ready, ready. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Pass play now. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, check that. Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Second Pirate.
Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
18 Rattler. 18 70 Lions. Go.
He'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Dragon 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he sails that one over the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to try to throw for it. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Dicker connects there. And that gets him back to within 11.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Come out throwing. The left side, caught by Davis. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Nice. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors, 70.
Third and long for him here. This is complete. It's Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Packers making a 3-score game already in the 1st. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready up.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
He's brought
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, kick. Here we go. Here we go. Count to 50. Count to 50. Ready, ready.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. A lot of space ahead. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers.
70 rate. Count to 50. Here we go.
First and 10 at the
60
47-yard
Maverick.
line.
60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer.
He's going to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Go check. Go check.
And the Packers first down.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 28.
Bronco 80. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 79 Bronco. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Moody knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
Dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy you can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 bicep. Let's go now. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Mikey.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10
Come on,
at the
come on.
49-yard line.
Buckle up, crack all 80.
He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
19, Lion. Cougar, 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 60 bucks.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 79.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Panthers 1st down.
Red.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Go.
Plowing up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flush down now to his left. This gets the 1st and more. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you could look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear, but your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Slot man motioned over. To the air on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It is Cup, left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Moody for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
They're on 20-yard line.
Get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Here's the final play of our 1st half. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 60 Mavs.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get it!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pass caught on the sideline by McMillan. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. Brought in right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
19 right.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Second and 10, back to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In the red zone on first. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Ticker on now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Go check, go check. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Right side, cut by Davis. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Check man. 79 Broncos. 18 Rodney.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready, go.
At the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70. Buffalo 18.
Pass play coming here. That's complete to Reed, out left. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy on that first down at the 30. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. 19 tight.
Throwing it again here. Caught up left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Reed now in motion left.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Viking 18. Panther 11.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hey, smash Broncos! 79 Broncos! Mustang 19! Go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Panthers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So 1st down from the 41.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Finds a man, right side. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No, no.
Hand off to the back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. They're throwing it. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. I mean, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. This one falls incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This one from an even 40 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah.
Ready?
Blown back, it's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Go!
At the Packers' 40-yard line.
80. 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Looking in the air here. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Joey Lions. Ready?
He'll throw it. He makes the catch. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Warriors 70.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Right back to Ayuk it goes. Unable to get this down to the 15 before going out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers parlay the interception into points.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dicker on now for the PA. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Packers 31.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. They're setting up the screen. It's Reed. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Love. Dumps it off to his running back. Blast through midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Working quickly here. Lean back motions right. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready,
To the air with Love. Dialing up a receiver screen. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down to the 12. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Double 38.
Man in motion here.
Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Down. 52 plus. No. 43. Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Strikers. 3, switch, field, no. Field, flat. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Fight, here.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
You don't blue. Set.
Throwing again. Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
48. Packers 39. Jake Moody to kick off.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Let's grab him 60. 19, 6.
to try and throw it here. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers approaching win number 7 on the year. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now low. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And this one does not go far. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Tight end motioning right. To throw. Wide open down the field, and he has it! So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So they're going to take their shot now at making things a one-score game. He was good on his 1st attempt and his 2nd from a little over 45 here. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
Let's go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Go.
Quarterback run here. So the Panthers